everyone, Firstborn 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here on your Thursday afternoon. It is almost 1 o'clock. It is 12:56 on our Thursday afternoon, and we've got a lot more to talk about than we have been over the last couple of days because changes are upon us. It is a seasonal switch. Yes, that is right. We will finally be letting go of summer after a couple days. We continue through the week to be hot, dry, temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s, to then a fall-like feel as we go into next week. We are watching a cold front that moves through that will drop temperatures, that will also cause a small chance for some rain 2 days next week with the passing of the cold front. So a lot more is to come. If you have been hoping for fall weather, we get a little bit closer to it next week. If you've been liking the extended summer, well, we've got a couple more days of it. As for today, it will be a day of extended summer. So we are with temperatures right now in the lower 80s. It is 83 in Kansas City. It is 85 in St. Joseph. Many of us in the lower to mid 80s at this point. We will add several degrees to this and get to around 88 degrees this afternoon with sunshine and a southerly wind component between about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So expect temperatures to get pretty toasty this afternoon. Same thing for tomorrow, as well as we will eventually get to the 90s. Yes, tomorrow afternoon we will go from morning temperatures in the lower 60s to high temperatures around 90 degrees. So our usual last 90 degree day, our average last 90 degree day is mid-September. Now we're in the first week of October. So the 90s hanging a little bit longer than usual. However, the record on Friday is 95. So I think that record is clear. However, 90 in early October, it's pretty hot if you think about it. So we will see that change though as we go into next week. And really as we kind of look ahead of what this next 7 days will bring, it is the summer heat for one. Our temperatures will peak on Friday. The weekend will still be very warm, but it will be breezy. Winds are picking up. We're gusting to 30 to 40 miles an hour. Then as we go into next week, cold fronts are in sight. It brings the chance for rain and a cool down. So here's a look at one of those fronts. There's still a lot of unknowns about next week's low pressure system and its cold fronts. At this time, it looks like Monday has a chance for rain. Wednesday has a chance for rain. We're seeing indications of Tuesday now having the chance for rain as well, as this cold front is kind of figuring out, or we're figuring out when this cold front is actually going to be moving through the area. So keep that in mind. But right now, Monday into Tuesday, and then we could see another reinforcing front move through as we go into Wednesday as well. So here's a look at the first front. Starts to move into the area by the time we get to Monday, and that will bring the chance for rain with it. Now, it's mainly going to be the better chance for rain to our northwest for both Monday as well as the other system on Wednesday. Better chances to the northwest here in the metro, 30% chance on Monday. Right now we're dry on Tuesday, but we're likely going to see the increase of rain chances on Tuesday this afternoon. 30% chance on Wednesday. We can use the rain. We need the rain. We are in drought. However, we're not expecting this to bring a whole lot of rainfall to our area. Between Monday and Wednesday, majority of us about a quarter or less between the 2 days. And then for our northwestern areas, as I mentioned, they're more likely to see rain versus the rest of us. Looks like about an inch to about a half of inch of rain will be a possibility for Monday and Wednesday. So we could use any rain that we get because we are still in drought, but this is not going to be a drought buster by any means. We will, though, see those temperatures start to curve back. Fall-like feel enters back into our region Monday when that first front starts to push through, upper 70s. In the wake of that front, we're in the mid 70s, and then we could see another reinforcing front that drops us to the lower 70s on Wednesday, which will actually be right around our normal. 73 for Wednesday. So if you have been waiting for a little bit of a fall-like feel that we haven't seen since the beginning of September, well, next week, the first couple of days, or well, still continuing in that 7-day forecast, expect it to be a little bit more fall-like. As I mentioned, today, not feeling fall-like at all, rather feeling more like summer. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s, and generally between about 84, and I would say about 88 is where we're going to be. I wouldn't rule out really any 90s being hit anywhere across the area. So keep in mind, our normal high temperature is 73. So we are well above that, 10 to even 15 degrees above where we usually are for this time of year. So we will have those temperatures in the 80s. They hang on through the evening hours. It'll be around 80 by 7. Reminder that yesterday was our last 7 p.m. sunset. So our sun will set just a hair before 7 p.m. tonight. We then will see mostly clear skies. We fall into around 70 by 10. Tomorrow morning, we're expecting temperatures to start off still well above our average, about 10 to 15 degrees above average in the lower 60s. 64 in Kansas City is likely where we're going to be. It's still warm for what's going to be a hot afternoon. Some could say a hot to go afternoon. If you are going to Chapel Roan on Friday or on Saturday, know that it is going to be hot. The gates will open at 4 o'clock, so this will be our 4 o'clock temperature that you see here for our Friday afternoon, 90. Sunny, hot, a light breeze, 5 to 10 miles an hour, so make sure you're staying hydrated. Hydrate before the concert because it'll likely feel a little bit hotter if you're just standing in the sun and you're not doing a whole lot of movement, so keep that in mind. The show will start around 6:30. Temperatures by then probably in the mid to upper 80s. Once Chapel comes on, I think temperatures will be in the lower to mid 80s at that point. So once we get through Friday, she's got another concert on Saturday. Temperatures aren't quite as hot on Saturday, but still 87 is toasty. It will have more breezy conditions, gusts to around 30 to 40 miles an hour. So if you are going to the concert, be mindful of that. If you are going to wear a cowgirl hat or any hat of some sort, you're going to have to be holding on to your hats. It'll be breezy. In addition to this, if you're not going to the concert, it will be breezy for Saturday and Sunday. If you plan on doing any kind of outdoor activity, know it'll be breezy. But also, I know a lot of people are probably putting up their decorations for Halloween. I've seen a lot of that happening over the last couple of days. Make sure those objects outside are secure. And also, if you are going to put any decorations up, maybe hold off a couple days or make sure they're secured to the ground as well. The 7-day forecast shows relief in sight. I don't necessarily think that you will be able to really break out things from your fall closet, but we will be closer than we were today and tomorrow. So next week, upper 70s, fall to the low 70s by Wednesday. There's those 2 chances for rain. As I mentioned, we're likely going to increase Tuesday's rain chance to have a rain chance as we go into this afternoon. So the possibility for rain for your Monday, your Tuesday, and Wednesday, still low chances at this point, but we will continue to keep you updated with any new information that we learn about next week's system and those temperatures getting much cooler. Look at those low temperatures. We are going to get closer to our normal next week, specifically Wednesday morning. It'll be about 10 degrees below where we are this morning and tomorrow morning. So a little bit more refreshing expected next week, a little bit more fall-like, and some better chances for rain. So that's the latest I've got for you on this Thursday afternoon. I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. Joins us as early as 3:30 on KCTV5. It'll be myself, Chief Meteorologist Luke Doris, throughout the rest of the day today. Have a great afternoon and evening.